District Commission is called to order. Agendas are available on the rail, so please help yourself. We will consider the items that are listed on the agenda. I will read each item and ask the person requesting the request to come forward to the podium. Please state your name and address for the recording secretary. We ask that you present any information and make any comments you have about your request. Be prepared to respond to any questions that members of the Historic District Commission may have of you. Thank you. Item number 1 is roll call. Will the recording secretary please call the roll?
Michael Hendricks.
Here.
Jeff Brown is absent. Jamie Simmons.
Here.
Dave Jones.
Here.
Natasha Crabb is absent. Kristen Durham.
Here.
And Chairman Greg Gallagher.
Here. Okay, so there's 5 members present and 2 members absent, which constitutes a quorum to conduct business. Do any of the commissioners have any conflict of interest with any agenda items? And are there any ex parte communications to declare? None. Okay, we'll have item number 2 is the adoption of summarized minutes. Is there any discussion or are there any corrections that need to be made to the minutes? Well, but I looked at that and I thought that we had agreed, like, if it was a 36-inch door, they could put one in. But if it was a 32-inch, they can't just make the opening bigger to accommodate a 36-inch door, because it's a brick home. I mean, these are historic homes, so we keep the
On that
dimensions the
particular
same.
one, they said they had the room enough to open it up.
I mean, you could,
They're not altering the
Without
brick.
taking the brick.
Yeah.
as long as they're not taking the
Yeah.
The
brick.
wood,
Absolutely.
wood jam, what she was talking about is wider on both sides, so they said they had room to put it in there without taking the brick out.
Yeah, they're just gonna redo the wood jam if necessary.
And what did I put in the minute?
I think it just said they can put a 36-inch door in it. I just, if it was a 32-inch opening, if it was a 32-inch door, we had asked her to come back and review that. Am I the only one that remembers that?
No, you're right. We told her, she was told that she could get a 36-inch door in that space. And we gave her permission to do that, but if the 36-inch door wouldn't fit in that space, then she has to come back.
So do you want me to modify the minutes
If
to
you
say a 36-inch door is allowed, provided it will fit with no changes to the brickwork?
Because I walked by there today, my little walking, and I still think it's a 32-inch opening, but it has probably 1.5 inches on each side, like a standard old house would have.
Right.
So I'm not sure where they can get that big enough, but
I thought she said the builder, the contractor measured it.
She
didn't
did.
know. Remember, she really didn't know. Yeah, no, but it's a smaller door. I don't know how, I didn't walk up and measure it, but I wanted to, but I didn't want to do that, go on her property.
Well,
So-
she came away understanding that because she doesn't want to spend the money to have that widened anyway. So I think if we're more detailed in the minutes, that reflects what we actually discussed
Okay.
with her.
Yeah, I think that's right, she just really didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't know how big it was, she didn't know.
Well, she was
It's
going
a
by what
metal
the
door.
contractor told her, and so, but yeah.
Okay,
So do we need to vote to accept the amended minutes
as amended,
as amended?
you got that, Velvet?
Yes.
You want to take a,
And on our letter to her, that acts as her certificate of appropriateness, it does say that if it is determined a 36-inch door is not feasible, a new application will be needed to approve another selection. But yes, I will make that amendment.
okay.
And was there a motion to?
Motion to accept the new amendment.
Second.
We want to take a roll call?
Michael Hendricks,
Yes.
Jamie Simmons,
Yes.
Dave Jones.
Yes.
Natasha Crabb is not here. Kristen Durham.
Yes.
And Chairman Gill.
Yes. Okay. Our item number 3 is a certificate of appropriateness, a request by Chris Fuller, 3704 Hillside Drive, Texarkana, Texas, 75503 for design approval for an outdoor seating area on the vacant lot adjacent to the Eagle. The property is legally described as Lot 5, Block 75 of the original city, Miller County, Texarkana, Arkansas, containing .08 acres, more or less. Property is located in the original city historic district and in the 100 block of the Broad National Historic Register District.
Okay, so the Fullers own this building here, which has now become the Eagle Wine and Bourbon Bar, and they also own this empty lot right here. Now, if you'll remember, the Regions building was in this lot. In the process of tearing it down, this building got damaged, and they had to demo that building too. It was Pena's. So they are wanting to put in a patio here, and I believe in your packets you have the architectural drawings of it, and the Fullers are here. I believe part of it is going to be covered. Part of it will be covered. I gave you the front rendering of it. So they're wanting to put this patio in here so they can use this outside area.
So that will come all the way up to the front of the building.
Let me look, doors, yes, it'll come all the way up to the front of
Not
the building.
quite, not quite. So the two doors that are on the side of the building, there's two doorways.
Right
There
here.
will be a black wrought iron fence that goes from behind one of the doorways, the doorway that's located towards the rear of the building, and then two in front of the doorway that's located towards the front of the building.
So the canopy is towards the back?
Correct.
Okay. And it's only the fence that comes up towards the front, but not all the way, okay?
Correct. And the rest of that towards the front will be filled in with some type of gravel, just so that it's not dirt and mud and what it
And-
is now.
Yeah, and it's not altering the building, and it's an empty lot right now. And Department of Interior Code says that new construction should be significantly different from the old construction so that it is obviously new construction. So there's nothing to stop new construction.
What is the canopy made out of? Will be made out of?
It's tin, it'll have a tin metal look to it with trim that matches the trim that's on the doorways on the side of the building.
What about the structural part, the beams? Is it a lean-to canopy, or is it gonna have like trusses going through there for support, or?
It'll just have these beams,
Okay.
and it'll match the metal on the front of the building.
It'll just be a lean, something like.
Lean-to.
On the side of,
The potted.
Zapatas, or out front of Hopkins,
Okay.
or something that's just a lean.
And the fence you said is just black?
6-foot black wrought iron fence.
Are there any gates on the fence?
They'll be on the side. The back side.
So the cover, the lean-to part, it's just gonna be floor beams and the roof part? Okay. And that's gonna look like a tin roof, or like sheet metal roof? Okay.
I'll have to have some kind of locking mechanism from the inside, a safety deal, kind of like safety windows when you open it up. Or, I don't know if you've checked with the fire marshal, when you, inside of it, you can get out and hitting the door somehow so it automatically opens up.
Yeah, they're gonna have candy bars.
Okay. I don't have any more questions.
Anybody else have any? Is anyone present in the audience that opposes the request? If there are no further questions from the Historic District Commissioners or comments from the applicant or opposition, the chair will entertain a motion on this item.
I motion accepted as is.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the request. Will the recording secretary please call the roll?
Michael Hendricks,
Yes.
Jamie Simmons,
Yes?
Dave Jones.
Yes.
Kristen Durham,
Yes.
and Greg Gallagher.
Yes. So it was approved by a 5-5 roll call vote. And I guess you'll notify them by mail.
It's approved.
You have an estimation date?
And I want to say, I just want to
Estimation
say,
date of
I had
completion.
not,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Estimation date of completion?
Middle of November.
Okay.
We know how that goes.
If y'all have not been to the Eagle, I went in there the other day. They have done a beautiful job of restoring that building, and it is a first-class operation. And I am so happy to have worked with them, and y'all to have worked with them to get that open downtown.
And I've heard they have one of the best bartenders in town. They can make a
Their
really good
bartender is
martini.
amazing, and he can make a heck of an espresso martini. I will just say that.
You know that for a fact?
I know that for a fact. I don't have anything else. I will let y'all know, Saturday night, we had the Elvis and Friends concert at the auditorium. Sold out, 150 tickets, 9 VIP tables sold out. Ledwell was a sponsor, they were there. Farmers Bank was a sponsor, they were there. Guy played for 2.5 hours, phenomenal show. And that is all on Velvet. She pulled that together. Her and Ina's mother pulled that together. And so kudos to both of them. So that was and I will tell you, most of the people there were there because they had not seen the auditorium in 30 years and they wanted to get back in it.
Wonderful.
So-
So you think you'll get some support for helping restore it after
I
that?
think so, and Velvet, we have put in a request for a grant, or we've asked for the money. The way grants work with the city is most grants are reimbursable, so the city has to put the money in their budget up front so the city can pay for it and then get reimbursed. We have asked the city for money to do a feasibility study to look at putting some kind of elevator in there to make it handicapped accessible and to get the restrooms operational on the second floor again. Because that is quite a hike up and down those stairs.
It's quite a hike.
Yeah,
And that'll hamstring things going forward if you can't make it
yeah. I
accessible.
mean, it needs heating and air, but heating and air is
That can
hundreds
be
of
dealt
thousands.
with, but.
That's hundreds of
yeah,
thousands of
accessibility,
dollars.
yeah.
But, our real challenge right now is baby steps. As they called it at Main Street El Dorado, tactical urbanism, baby steps, baby steps.
But it is a
And,
viable option. It's a great space to do things.
Yeah, so,
So
Probably
since
way
you-
overdue also.
Yeah.
huh?
It's probably way overdue. This should have happened 20, 30 years ago.
Well, I will say, there's an organization, Ina's part of it, Jamie's part of it, I'm part of it, Velvet's part of it, that is working on bringing some synergy between the Ahern Home and the auditorium and the Orr School. One of our challenges, I think, is that people have talked for years and years about doing things, but they never see any movement. So people, it's like the state line corridor. We've been talking for years about that, and nobody's ever seen any movement. So even baby steps, like the concert, if you've not been outside the auditorium, we've got banners hung now outside the auditorium. Jamie Simmons graciously did our logo for us. And So just baby steps, so that people see some kind of movement. So,
And we've put together a program. Jamie Simmons did the history part of it. Laura Sykes out at A&M did the music portion of it. It's geared toward second and third graders, and we've gotten a grant to have 2 classes come in. It's got a little workbook, and we'll be having that tour probably within the next month. So it's little baby steps and making sure that people just know that we're there and we're trying. So if you see anything about the auditorium on Facebook, make sure to like and share it.
Now that you've shown that it can have a successful event, it can host a successful event, are y'all planning to like make that available to the public if someone wants to rent it?
I don't know that we're quite there yet, but it'll be one of those things where, in my opinion, we'll just wait for the first person to say, hey, can I rent it?
Well, that's why I'm
And then
asking,
see.
if someone like contacts one of us about that, we can refer them
Send-
to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We would get it rented.
okay. And y'all need to do a follow-up press release about the Elvis concert then, with pictures, if y'all took pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I sent
Y'all
them
need
to the
send that
Gazette.
the paper, yeah.
And we are in the process, we have let the contract to fix the back wall of the auditorium back here by Public Works, that wall that's fallen in.
Mhm.
We are in the process, work on that's gonna start soon.
Oh, good.
That was funded through the Historic Preservation Restoration Grant, and the price came in right around $68,000 to fix that. The city had to match half, but then we've been lucky enough that the Patterson-Troike Foundation and Main Street Arkansas have helped kick in on some of the match, so,
Did it damage the inside also?
no,
Did,
no.
is
It's-
that, isn't that where the dressing rooms?
No,
Elvis
this
in?
is that wall that you can see from Zapata's,
Okay.
right by the stairs that go
Okay.
down to the
Yeah, okay, I
basement.
got you. I'm off a little bit, then. Got you.
Okay, do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Move we adjourn.
Will the recording secretary please call the roll?
It just needs a voice vote. All in favor, say
Aye.
aye. All opposed? Okay.